You know what? Let's get this underway. It's the Masters League King of the Hill. How are you doing, Buddha?
I'm doing great, man. We're going to have an awesome night for you guys. This is our very first Masters League King of the Hill with prizes, and we have an awesome lineup, at least to start this match. I have actually casted both of these players before, especially areaTyga.
Yeah, I was wondering how to pronounce his name because it's like areaTyga, like Ariat Plateau from like Diablo, but I guess I was wrong.
you see area? Oh, Ariat. Okay, I see. There's a T after.
Yeah, see, there's a T after, but yeah, all right.
I got you. I wonder if it's backwards. No, it's not.
No. Well, you know what? Let's head into game number 1 here. It's already loading. Shakura's Plateau, Cloud, versus what was it? areaTyga. Tyga.
And actually, I have a lot of history with him. He was on Team Air with me, known as Drunken Boy, and he is a fantastic Grandmasters Terran player. Really technical. I've seen him do a lot of really cool builds, like one-base battlecruiser on Metalopolis when you're close air positions, TVT, and I've never seen him lose with it. It's absolutely amazing. He's got a bunch of strategies up his sleeve, and I'm really excited to see a Terran versus Protoss on such a small map as Shakura's Plateau here. So why don't you introduce our players?
All right, well, over here in the top right side of the map, we've got areaTyga, and he is the blue Terran, and apparently a Grandmaster player. And now over here on the top left side, we've got Cloud. I'm sure if he had picked the map, he would have picked Cloud Kingdom or something to that effect. But he is the pink Protoss.
All right. Well, we are going to have a Terran versus Protoss like we were talking about before, and you know, this is going to be a great night. If you guys don't know how this works, it is going to be the person coming out with the longest win streak of the night with the prize. And the prize is going to be, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's going to be a $25 Drinks gift card and a pair of tweaked audio headphones. Is that correct?
Oh, well, I didn't know they were getting both things.
Well, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
I thought maybe they chose, but I could be wrong. Maybe they do get both some earbuds and a super cool gift card. I'm not sure, but I'm sure Infested Mr. T will be yelling at us over Skype very shortly, informing us of...
Is both. So that is fantastic.
Oh, it is. Awesome. Cool. So yeah, that's... Man, I should have entered. I gotta get Masters League, then I'll enter.
Just start practicing. Like, pay for coaching so you could win the Arcraft prize at the end of the...
It cost me $300, but I finally got these earbuds.
And just to keep it fair, you guys, if you are near the end of the list or something, if you do end up being the king at the very end, then we are allowing you to continue your streak the next week by allowing you to go first and continue your win streak if you were the last person to win a game here. So we're going to have an awesome series going on here, and I think we're going to do this twice a month to start. Is that correct? Once every other Wednesday?
Essentially every other Wednesday, unless it's a month with 5 Wednesdays, which are, to be fair, pretty rare. But yeah, it's going to be the second and fourth Wednesday of every month. This is the second, so in 2 weeks we are going to be having another one, and we'll be doing this all over again.
Right. Awesome. So we do have Drunken Boy opening up with a barracks into a gas here, and on Shakura's Plateau, a relatively short map compared to a lot of the newer maps. We do see a lot more one-base all-ins out of both sides, actually, in this particular matchup, but he does like to... I don't know if we caught this, but he did start his second supply depot and cancel building it so that the probe couldn't get up and see the gas. And we have this factory coming up just a little bit to the back of Tyga's base, just out of view of that ramp when his Marines walk down here.
Yeah, there's no way Cloud's going to see that unless he actually somehow manages to sneak past those supply depots. We also have a proxy pylon going down right here at the third from Cloud.
And you know, I think this is like 1 hex out of range of that watchtower. So if it is, that is excellent placement. And yeah, we're definitely going to see, I don't know if I want to say cheesy, but something very one-base heavy. And let's take a look at Tyga's vision here. If he does get this watchtower at any point. Oh, I wonder if that's...
It doesn't look like he's going to get it. But
yeah, not quite.
So close to seeing it, but not quite. Oh, we've got a proxy robotics facility going down here. Really interested to see what we're going to see here. Maybe like a sort of warp prism drop, like really, really close or something like that.
Yeah, we could see some additional gates go down, and okay, so there's 2 things that we could have happen. I don't think it's going to be blink play with that warp prism, but we could see like a 4 gate with a warp prism, 3 gates going down in a warp prism. All right, maybe proxy immortals, but I don't know why he built the robotics facility there. That's going to be in range of, oh my goodness.
The Hellion sees it.
Oh, that is that is not going to be good for Cloud. Tyga is going to at least know that he needs to play more defensively than perhaps he was before, and he looks like he's going to go for a Hellion drop, actually, a very, very standard build in the Korean meta right now. Not something we see all the time on NA, but should be really cool.
Yeah, you know, I've been seeing that more frequently in the higher league King of the Hills like Diamond Knight, and the Hellion drop has been pretty common, even like almost just as common as like the proxy factory proxy Stargate Hellion drop, which it's weird and it feels dirty when it works, but I bet it feels great for the Terran player when they can make it work like that.
Yeah, well, you know, the tip-top players know exactly when that Hellion drop should come based on the positions they're in. And if you proxy it and it shows up, you know, even 5 seconds early, their units might not be in the perfect position for it because, of course, you don't have to use that medevac. You can run in the front if you want also and just use the medevac to heal your Marines. But here comes the Hellion drop down the top side of the map here for Tyga, and Cloud has absolutely no idea. No units left in his main, and Doctor, this is going to do a ton of damage.
Oh, yeah, he is going to lose a lot of probes here. Now, he can warp in a couple of Stalkers here, but it may just be a little bit too late because he still hasn't. And there's one going down now, but so many probes have been lost here. It's actually, look at that. The workers killed 11. 11 probes have gone down.
All right, well, we do have this proxy robo with 2 Immortals out, and Tyga does have 2 bunkers up in the back, but not a lot of damage here. Only 9 Marines and a Hellion. Now 2 Hellions, and these bunkers very well placed to pick off Zealots as they walk in. Probably going to be able to hold it as there are going to be no reinforcements from Cloud.
Yep, there's the GG from Cloud right there. A very quick game number 1. It does look like areaTyga is going to be moving on to game number 2.
Yeah, no, and that is what I've seen out of Tyga time and time again. He can macro, you know, at a very high level, but his technical builds, the way that he, you know, is able to scout everything out and make correct decisions all the time, absolutely phenomenal. So, of course, he saw the robo, and that's a very easy tell for him at that point. But he made those 2 bunkers. He placed them far enough back that they were safe. He continued to make Marines. He didn't add on too many add-ons, so his production was cut out, and held that off perfectly while doing plenty of damage.
Yeah, it was a very, very beautiful Hellion drop. So we actually have a little bit of a treat coming up for game number 2. DDE, who I believe we have decided is the one and only DDE, is actually going to be here, and looks like it's going to be on Entombed. But let's take a commercial break before we come to that.
Absolutely, we'll be right back.
By the power of yoga,